Hello everybody, my name is Base Bane and I'm here with Emma Font and this is Base Survival. This is episode 8, so if it's your first time here, welcome. To the returning viewers, you may notice that we have some new skins. Honestly, I feel like these are much more representative of what we actually look like. Obviously the outfit's the same, but the face is better. Emma built a PC, so hers is a completely new skin, no longer having to use the Microsoft defaults that are part of Xbox, so she's now playing on PC. So this episode is going to be slightly different, mainly being that we had a lot of recording issues along with us moving apartments, and a lot of life things happened that really prevented us from getting an episode out to you sooner. But the main thing that stopped us is our recordings. All the audio was messed up because my computer had problems, but don't worry, we fixed it. It won't be a problem again in the future. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead and just give you an overview of what we've done, because we have been playing and we have made some improvements. One being the roof of this house. Now a nice little overhang. You can see all the way down there. But anyway, let's get into the rest of the updates. Alright, so the first thing we did was made some updates to our villagers. Oh wow, yeah, that was not a mistake. That's a feature. That trapdoor is definitely supposed to open every single time.
Yeah, that's how you got like your little irrigation system there.
Oh, I fixed it. It's gonna have to drain some other way now.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. That button might go back up there.
We'll see.
We'll see. Anyway, the real reason we're here is we put in a lot of work on the villagers. So I'm just going to kind of quickly open up one of their trades, and you'll notice that all of their trades are at the cheapest point possible. So we can get efficiency 5 for 1 emerald, punch 2, 1 emerald, infinity, 1 emerald. I mean, all of these are down to 1 emerald. We got unbreaking 3, efficiency, silk touch, protection, and mending. I think we got a couple other ones too, but we're really happy about that. Same thing for these villagers over here. We were able to negotiate all their prices down as well to get the best trade possible. Now, we did that with the help of a zombie that we have decided to call the Haggler, because he did an excellent job haggling down all of these prices. Yeah, he did great. He actually just randomly showed up. He had already a helmet and armor on, so he didn't die in the sunlight. And yeah, he did a great work. So here's a clip of him haggling down some prices.
Any idea what you're looking to get out of it?
I'd like to get 300 for it if I could.
Or it could be gift shop crap that no one wants.
All right, in order to commemorate everything the Haggler has done for us, we decided he might be good to keep around. So if you come out here, we have decided to build him a home. Now, it's up here on the mountain. You can kind of see part of it from here. We're going to go ahead and head up there real quick, but we also have a rail system for him to come join us. So now you can see we have the Haggler's hut. He's very modest. He doesn't need a whole lot. All he cares about are good prices. Yep, yes sir, the best prices for you. Are you in full chainmail? I forget if his pants are chainmail too. I think they are.
Well, aren't you a fancy little gentleman?
He's trying to haggle down my prices. All right, free bread for you, man. You can have it. He's just so good at his job. I don't know what to say.
I'll have to come in here and do some interior design for him as a thank you.
Yeah, I think he'd appreciate that.
Shall we send him on his way down through his little rail system?
I wanted to kind of show the audience what his house is inspired after.
Ah, yes, of course.
So
of course.
The Haggler has a nickname of Hagrid. And I don't know if you can kind of see here, but his house is semi-inspired by the Hagrid we all know from Harry Potter. It's a little bit cheaper than Hagrid's hut, but Haggler's, this is all he negotiated for, so we're happy. Anyway, let's send him on his way.
He's a simple man. He doesn't require much.
He has his own little cave. See you at the bottom. Hello.
I got your bread back.
Thank you for the bread. Good negotiating, by the way.
Thank you.
So yeah, the nice thing is we can kind of send him back and forth. If we need to have him negotiate and haggle down some other prices for new villagers, we can easily set up a rail here and have him go wherever we need. But yeah, for now, the haggler, we're going to send him back. Yes, sir. Thank you so much for your service. And he's back to his home. That's one of the few improvements we made. Another improvement we made actually deals with rails as well. Let's go take a look at our farms. Alright, so whenever we come over here, you'll notice that there are some potatoes that kind of, just sit there after the farmers do their work. And normally, if we didn't do anything with them or walk in there, they'd despawn. So we've come up with a solution to that for all of our farms, where we have a little collection area. So from here, you can kind of see that we have a railway with a hopper minecart set up. I'll explain how that gets triggered here in a little bit, but regardless, we have all these little collection areas in the basements of the houses. So here's one, it's kind of in the middle. We have one up there, and one down here as well. Yeah, tons of carrots. Here we had wheat and bread, but I actually raided most of the bread myself, as that's going to be one of my sources of food.
Typical.
And then up here we have our potatoes. Again, the interiors are a little rustic, very much functional. But hey, we're getting a good collection system. This is a hopper minecart unloader design. But let's explain how the actual hopper minecarts get deployed, because I find it pretty interesting. So you'll notice down here I have a daylight sensor. Let me just dig in here. So based on how bright it is outside from the sun, it will send out a different level of signal. So the highest level it can send out is 15. We have this repeater spaced at exactly 14 blocks away. So whenever it gets a light level high enough to produce a signal of 14, it will then repeat to this signal, which then we'll explain from here. That just goes to the other farms. They work the exact same way, so ignore this. So it'll repeat the signal into this repeater, which then activates this powered rail. When that's activated, that'll shoot out the minecart, it'll go deploy, and then it'll head over to our unloader, where it will unload. And while it's unloading, this observer will detect that, and once it does, it'll send a signal here to this dropper. This dropper has a bunch of junk items that will spit out onto the pressure plate. While there's an item on this pressure plate, it'll activate this piston, which will then block the signal, thus stopping this rail from being powered. And it'll do that for 5 minutes. The reason why we did this is we wanted to make sure that these minecarts weren't running all day, because they're very noisy and can be very, very annoying. So this makes sure that they only run once, maybe twice a day, and they'll still pick up the majority of the items. And again, this just repeats up to both the other farms. We use the same exact daylight sensor, and it works great. So we're really, really happy about that. All right, it's dark. Let's go up to bed. All right, now that we've slept, I'll meet Emma here at the corner, and we're going to take a look at one of the farms. So you may have noticed this when we walked by earlier, but Emma has redone the roof for this farm below here to match the others. But it's, again, the same type of canopy, and honestly, it looks great. I prefer this roof type over the other.
Yeah. The other was a preliminary design.
It was, and I think we've improved, and it just makes the whole place look so much more green and exciting. But that's not all you've been working on, is it?
No, I've been very busy while you were dealing with rails and haggling down prices with Hagrid.
I'll try not to give away the surprise, so I'll let you say whatever you want about it. But
Come. It's better to show than to tell, if you know what I mean.
Okay, let's do it.
Well, first off, I enclosed this little designated tree farming plot.
I like how you close that off with the mangrove roots. They look great.
Yes. Here, we'll come down to where we'll start at the docks. I think that's a good place.
Yeah, there's a lot going on down here.
Mm-hmm. So, I don't know if you noticed, but this is very much improved from what it had been.
Yeah, I think I had originally just cobblestone, and I don't think it even connected up to the bottom completely.
You had one thing out, and these were mostly blocks, not actually stairs.
Ah, yes.
So I brought it out a little bit more, and then made it all packed mud bricks
Yeah,
specifically,
it looks great.
and made it stairs to make it easier. And with that, it leads over to my first little fishing hut.
Okay.
I built this mostly for me, for when I'm fishing and don't want to have to run all the way back up because it's a long way up, and it gets scary when it's dark out. There's lots of monsters.
Yeah, you
So.
got your fishing pole here.
Yeah, so it's just a little hut for when I'm fishing, but that inspired me to, well, first of all, you'll notice there's some mangrove trees in this little lake we have here.
Yeah, they look great.
Adds to the ambiance.
It does.
Makes it a bit more lush to look at. But yes, this building inspired me. Why not build a little fishing village along the water's edge?
Yeah, that makes
So.
sense.
I didn't put a lot of stuff that could be considered villager tech in them just because we do have the iron farm right there, but
Yeah, we
just-
don't want to mess that
just cute
up.
little interiors with some tables and little decorations on them.
Yeah, it's really cute.
Yeah, you come out this way, there's a lovely little garden with hedges and flowers that overlooks the water. It's very
Aw.
scenic and beautiful and just very peaceful.
It is. I like it.
But that's not all we have. Oh, no, sir.
I like these flower pots. I
That
like
your-
them on the trapdoors.
Is that your favorite part?
I think it's my favorite part of this house. It's just a small little feature, but I
Yeah.
feel like it adds a lot to it.
Yeah. But come. This isn't the only little building I've added. You come this way, we have this little building.
Okay.
Same
Oh.
build palette as what some of these other ones have been, but used in a very different way.
Feels darker in here. I like the little shelving
Yeah.
on the walls.
Yeah. That's just a little thing. You got your little crafting table in case you gotta craft something real quick.
Do you have a vision of what this would be?
I mean, maybe like a little apothecary or something. I don't know.
Okay. I like that. Yeah, it does
That's
kind of
the
give
ca-
off the
yeah.
apothecary vibes.
Yeah.
Very cute.
Just that sort of darker spooky. But around back, we have the starts of a little potato farm.
Yeah. Oh, very nice. Looks like you're going to be able to expand it as well.
Yeah. If so desired, yes.
I want to address the elephant in the room behind me. Both the super smelter and the iron farm have not been decorated yet, and I'm sorry for that. I plan to make builds around them. I just haven't had the time to do it. And now that we've kind of been working on stuff, I'm thinking they might actually go on the back burner a little
Bit longer.
a little bit longer, mainly because we want to fight the dragon soon, which means next episode we're going to be preparing for that fight. We got to make sure we find the stronghold and do all that fun stuff. So these might get decorated after that episode where we fight the dragon, get Elytra, and shulkers.
Yes. That'll make it a lot easier to bring down materials for these, because these are going to be pretty decent sized builds when we
Oh yeah.
once
Oh,
we
yeah.
tackle them. So having shulker boxes to help, lug material from on top of the mountain
Yes.
would be very helpful, along with elytras to make travel between the two areas faster.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I love our mountain, but yeah, it's a pain to travel up and down constantly.
Oh, I have a nice view from my house from here.
You do. It looks great.
How lovely.
So anyway, that's what we've been up to this episode. We've got a lot done. We've seen a lot of things improve around the area, and we hope you guys have enjoyed it. We'll make sure to keep you updated, and episodes will become more frequent. We've had a lot of life events happen recently that have delayed us, such as moving, getting a new cat, computer building, other computer problems. All of these things will hopefully not happen again anytime soon, and you guys will get episodes a lot more frequently. I've also been streaming a lot more on Twitch lately, so feel free to check me out there at twitch.tv/basebane. Spelled the exact same way, no space between base and bane. But regardless, also check out here. We're going to have more episodes coming very, very soon for you, and a lot more exciting things as well. Anyway, I want to take this time to thank you all so much for watching. We hope you guys have a wonderful day, and we'll see you in the next episode. Peace, everybody.